Today in the garden, I'm going to be talking about the only wisteria that will flower in its first year, and that is the Amethyst Falls. Now, compared to traditional wisteria, the Amethyst Falls is actually a much slower grower. So as a result, you can grow it in a pot like this, and it'll absolutely thrive. This one here is growing up our Wisteria umbrella and will do absolutely fine as a potted plant. You can keep them in the ground as well, and as a result, they're not as invasive, so their roots aren't going to be attacking any nearby buildings. In terms of how you take care of these, that is super simple too. It loves a good free draining compost, and don't let it dry out too much. It doesn't mind a bit of drought, but keep it nice and hydrated. And position-wise, it loves a good amount of full sun. In fact, the full sun is what encourages it to develop these amazing flowers. Now, there are two ways in which you can train a wisteria to grow. You can give it a nice little column like this and loosely tie it to it and encourage it to grow around. Or you can use galvanized wire, which we use alongside the wall for our other wisteria, and that helps them absolutely flourish. After a few years, the stems become really hardy and they do support their own weight, so they can get quite big. But give this a prune every early to late spring and you'll find you can keep it in a much more manageable size. So it's not going wild, it's staying completely fine in a pot or in the ground. Now, feeding is the last thing on my list, and again, super duper easy. Go for a slow releasing feed like bloodfish or bone and really water it in the early spring, and that's usually all it needs. But if you want to encourage it to have some more of these amazing flowers, don't be afraid to mix in a bit of tomato feed around about between April to June time. And by doing that, you'll encourage more potassium in there and giving this a really good set of flowers. So Wisteria Amethyst Falls, a slow growing variety, easy to take care of, and will climb up in a pot too. Can't go wrong really, can you? Take care.